Hello everybody, this is Miles Luigi and welcome back to the Jet Set Radio Jet Rank with Pots Run, where we find ourselves at Grind Square. It is also called Rock and Roll Grind. This is actually a pretty difficult level, but interestingly enough, out of all things, Pots isn't necessarily a bad choice for this level. The only thing going against him is that he only has a can capacity of 7. The helicopters that will appear later on in this level are frankly one of the most annoying helicopters in the entire game. They are very aggressive. I died many times before I finally beat this level, and there you can see the twin fires. Grind Square is obviously a take on Times Square, just to state the obvious. But there's a couple of kind of sort of difficult graffitis to get to. This level is laid out basically in a couple of tiers, but the bottom tiers are where the ground is. The only way to get up is to use one of the elevators on the left or right, and then you can start grinding all over the place. There are rails all over the place. It's kind of why it's called Grind Square, I guess. But seeing as this level is all about grinding for quite long times, and I'm using a high technique character, see, well, what happened there is I was trying to just do a regular jump, not a trick jump, and then Potts decided to do a stupid trick jump, so it's like, gosh darn. But the fact that Potts is one of the best technique characters in the game, and he's quite mobile, actually works pretty well in his favor, and if it wasn't the fact his can capacity was only 7, he'd probably be one of the best characters in the game to take to this level specifically, and actually considering his health bar is actually a pretty good character to take. As for getting jet ranking, to get jet rank in this level, it's almost impossible without just doing a little bit of additional grinding, no pun intended. On the sides of basically all 4 sides of this level has this really weird pipe grading on the side that you can just grind, and it's a really long grind. It really helps you build up a lot of points. Thing is, when you're going to go up it, I think I go up this one here. You have to keep jumping. If you don't keep jumping, you lose your momentum, and then you just fall off, and then you fall to the ground, and then it's really annoying. And there I decided to be really risky, and then I do a 180 and a jump, and then I decided to get as many 100 times 2 points that I could, and then I fall off. Falling down in this level sucks. It wastes time, and then we have to get back on an elevator, and it's like, oh gosh darn. On the bright side, you do have 999 seconds to beat this level, and there isn't too many tags. By the way, if there was a texture problem there. Remember, this is a Dreamcast game, everybody. Anyway, we obviously want to get the big tags for the small tags, especially on this level. The helicopters, once they come into this level, you either have to take them out or finish the level. They are just, I don't know if they're more aggressive or if they're better helicopters, but they've given me so many problems. I mean, we've taken that big, giant golden rhino. How ironic, golden rhino. I don't know why in the world you'd spray graffiti over this. I guess so. Electronic sign. Selling advertisements, probably, or announcing some news. You'd imagine people who run that want their news announced and not to be just completely covered up with graffiti. Why don't we cover up this thing with graffiti, you know? Yeah, now we have to go ahead and get the other one. If you saw the one to the right, there was the other 7 strict graffiti I have to get in this level. And once we get that, we're pretty smooth sailing, as the rest of the graffitis aren't too difficult. Well, you can see some more funny advertising. Once again, the specific theme that's playing here, if I remember correctly, actually wasn't in the original Jet Set Radio. It was in the European release Jet Set Radio, and they brought it into this version of the game. I suppose I completely forgot to mention original Jet Set Radio. One of the themes got cut into the PC version of the game, a theme called Yappy Feet, and that was actually a pretty cool theme. It's kind of sad that that theme didn't make it into this game, because that theme is pretty awesome. But on the other hand, we get additional themes from the European version, and you know, that's pretty worth it. But here we go. We got another assassin coming our way, and right now I don't really care, so I'm going to spray these golden rhinos here. And here comes the assassin. The assassin in this area isn't a threat. The helicopters are threats. You do have to be mindful of these assassins, though, of what they do is they don't necessarily attack you per se. That was a really bad jump. Holy crap. But the assassins in this level, instead of... By the way, an animation is going to play. As you can see, I ran away from them. That's going to be important later on. The assassins in this level, instead of attacking you, they basically, they're all over the rails in this level. Oh, great. Level where you have to grind everywhere, they're on the rails. But thankfully, if you know about them, they're not too big with it. They send electric pulses across the rails, which don't hurt you. But if you're on a rail and one of those hit you, or heck, even if you're not on a rail and they hit you, your momentum gets completely killed. Now, if you're on a rail, unless you jump immediately, you fall off the rail, and then, of course, you fall to the bottom of the level, and then... Anyway. This tag, by the way, that I'm getting right now is one of the most annoying in the level. I have so many times jumped for that tag, landed on the rail, and fell off the rail for no inexplicable reason, and then fell to the ground and took damage. It's a very annoying tag. I'm so happy that I just got that one first try. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on one of these high rails. Lots of grinding. Even if you take a high graffiti character this level, you have to do a little bit of grinding on the rails to make it all the way up to the jet rank. They were expecting you to grind a whole shit ton for your points in this level, is what I'm trying to say. And holy crap me, am I acting ever so stylish. Okay, don't do any stupid 180s. God darn it! Past me! I told you not to do any stupid 180s. Ugh. Anyway, there is actually one graffiti on the ground, which is what I'm going for now. It's an annoying graffiti because you have all these golden rhino members that are on the ground and you always have to contend with them. Unless you fall on top of this graffiti, you're not getting this graffiti safely. And even when I've fallen on top of this graffiti and then there's golden rhino members all over me immediately, and it's like, gosh darn it. On the bright side, I got this one pretty quickly, so thankfully they're not going to be a huge pain in the ass. If I ever go for that achievement, complete the game without ever getting caught on my enemies, though, that's one of those spots I'm just going to go, I really hate this graffiti. I can get all the other ones just fine, just not this one. Alright, so I believe the last graffitis we actually have is just these 3 golden rhino statues that are really tempting to spray the last couple times I went through there. And also, screw you helicopters. And I just have to get that one there. So let's not fall off the building, thank you, and get this last graffiti before another missile hits the dog. There we go! Grind Scare, Grind Square. Grind Square has been taken care of. This has been Miles Luigi. See you for Chapter 3.